go to begin qualifying. It's going to take you to this part, qualifying questions. Read it carefully. Remember that there are 3 ways to qualify. It's going to take you to the first possible way to qualify first, which is gross receipts. If you didn't qualify through gross receipts, which most people didn't, then we're going to go to the next 2. So you're going to skip that. So you're going to read this question. Did you pay any wages? W-2, yes. You're going to put your company name. But if you are a startup and you started after February 15, 2020, you're going to select this. If you have been in business before, since before February 15th, you click this. How many full-time employees do you have? Select whatever is appropriate for you. Remember, it's averaged under 500 full-time employees. So if you had a lot of employees, we'll just select this just so we can see everything. Now you're going to see 3 sections. Go based off of what we spoke about and what you qualify for. So most will qualify under full or partial closure. This is option 1. So remember, if you didn't qualify with option 1, then you're going to skip this part. But the way to skip this part, click this does not apply to my business. No, this does not apply to my business. This does not apply. It's going to bring you to option 2. Option 2 is supply chain. So this is a lot of industries were affected by supply chain. So if this is yours, you're going to click next and you're going to click yes. How many types of items were you unable to procure due to supply chain disruption? And be as detailed as possible. So if, okay, for example, we had a food company and they had to change their packaging. They had to change their shipping boxes. They had to change the forks that they use. They had items on the menu that had to get replaced. They had about 10 different things. So just think of anything you could possibly think of and list everything. The more detailed you are, the better it is. So just try to list whatever you can list on there. It doesn't have to be 7 things. It doesn't have to be 10 things. It could be 1 thing that really affected your business. So if you look, it says, we're unable to find a replacement supplier that resulted in a 10% impact on your business. So, just think of it had a 10% or more impact on your business. A lot of companies were affected by this and can use this option. So now if this wasn't you, you're going to click no, and you're going to go to qualification number 3, partial or full suspension. Now this includes social distancing. This is big for restaurants or construction with shutdowns and limited capacity, which basically most businesses had in 2020, 2021, especially if you're in a state like New York or California. This is what most will be. You can read through all these too as examples. This is what most people will qualify for. Do you experience a full or partial shutdown? Yes. Type of suspension. Pick whatever affected you the most. Restaurants, reduction in services offered. And here you want to put a description of what it was. So if you're a restaurant, you could say you had 25% capacity. You were shut down. You were partially shut down. There was social distancing. There's a lot of different reasons. Doctors' offices can use this, construction sites, and most businesses do qualify under this. So then you would click click the quarters. Next. How many did you average? So the reason why it only gives me 2021 is because I selected over 100 employees. If you selected under 100 employees, you'd be able to get for 2022. So over 100 and under 500 was only good for 2021. But if you had under 100, then you're good for both, and you would be able to check all of those boxes here. You're gonna put your employees, so let's just say 150. You're gonna fill out your information. Who introduced you? You would put me, Sal DiPaola. If you had a link of somebody that handled your payroll and you wanted this to go to them, you can add that and then just put what industry you're in and click submit. After you click submit, it's going to take you to a page. It's going to tell you the amount you may be eligible for, and it's going to also take you to a page where you can upload your 941s, or you can connect it direct to a payroll company. They're also going to send you an email on that. So if you don't have all the information now, you're going to get an email to upload it. And then when you get all the documents, the necessary documents, then just upload them. And then from there, I keep track of it. And we'll hopefully have paperwork done within 7 to 14 days.